Everybody offensively, they'll hand it off to McMillan, trying to go wide, still read it, forced him deeper, and they'll knock him out of bounds with a four-man front from the Racers. Coop the snap, he'll give to Matthews. Started to cut back, didn't, bounces outside, going to cross the 10. Matthews turned a negative into a gain of about 6 floor in the Eastman booth. Snap the Coop, pulls it out, got to keep it. He's got room, 20. Coop to the 25, spins and falls away from stuff. Well, really a 4-2. He will leave it with Matthews, found a little crease in the middle, bounces around off 2 or 3 guys, and then they knock him to the left side of the offense. Snap the Coop, he'll leave it with Matthews, and they read that. Oh, he breaks the tackle. He'll turn the corner across the 30 and get to the 33-yard line. Wow. That was going to be officially 47 yards on the punt. Rice drops to throw, pressure, and they got him back behind the line. 2nd and 15. Rice, little quarterback draw action, trying to bounce outside. He'll take a loss. At the 22, first down Murray. Trips right, wide out left. They'll hand it off, and oh, what a play by Tyree McKinney. Been solid this year. 2nd down for them. Pressure. Rice is going to get sacked from the outside. Untouched coming from the outside for Jackson. For Kyle Holt. They go 4 wide. They'll hand to Hines. Wants to cut back and got held up for a moment. Coleman got enough to hold on to him, and then he got help. Hope was there. A tight end and an H-back. 2 wide receivers. Coop going to check it. Zion Webb in there. Keeps it. Webb at quarterback. Up as a wing back left side. Webb going to pull it out. He'll keep again. Broke a tackle. Spins. Got across the 10. Fights to the 14. He got his punt for the 2nd time. Oh, he launches one here. Over Gray's head. It'll hit at the 27. Inside the 20. They'll down it at about the 17-yard line. Brown, the freshman. Snap, Zion Webb going to throw down the sideline. Hester had it knocked away. It's in the air, and he caught it. 10, 5, touchdown! Brown, the freshman. Snap, Zion Webb going to throw down the sideline. Hester had it knocked away. It's in the air, and he caught it. 10, 5, touchdown! Brown, the freshman. Snap, Zion Webb going to throw down the sideline. Hester had it knocked away. It's in the air, and he caught it. 10, 5, touchdown! Back in that last set.
That's correct.
First down, Preston Rice going to turn, and no, he'll keep. I thought he gave it to McCray, but he kept it himself. And line of scrimmage, they get McCray in the backfield. They'll hand to him here. Got hit, hanging on to him, and still hanging on. And getting him down is Jackson Lucky.
State last year.
To throw it, Rice down the middle. Got him in, and he dropped it. He had his hands on it, couldn't quite hang on to it. Pass was a little, something's wrong with him. He's got a broken toe, so he's out for the year. And we get back to play here. And on the carry for Jacksonville State, on the down to Spartanburg, South Carolina. He's at right guard. Cam Hill is at left guard. Well, but a quarterback keeper going to fight off one tackle attempt, breaking another one, spinning around across the 35. He's got a Jacksonville State out of Hester and Josh Pearson coming to the right. And the snap to Webb. He's going to keep it. 40, 45, midfield, 45 to the 40-yard line. Washington and Hester trips to the right side. Webb crossing route. Hester got it. 25, 20, 15 to the 10. It'll be 1st and goal. Trips right, tight end left side. And Webb going to pull it out and keep it. Breaks a tackle. 10-5. Webb touchdown. Zion trips right, tight end left side. And Webb going to pull it out and keep it. Breaks a tackle. 10-5. Webb touchdown. Zion. And Brian high, short pooch kick. And Turner caught it right on the sideline here and right at the 35 and got drilled right at the 35-yard line. Russell, the wide receiver. Dave Hopkins is in there at an end. They hand it off. Hines got hit, knocked down after a yard gain. Put him right down at the 40. Hines in motion out of the backfield to the right. Rice inside route. Got it to Dallas, but he's going to be shy of the 1st down. George at the 29, 1st down. Etheridge in motion. Dalton was in there. They fake a handoff to him. Webb will keep it across the 30 to the 34. And coming in motion this way. Matthews was split out there. Webb fakes and keeps on the play and ran into Tillman, who left earlier, but here to jump right back into it. Rice gets the snap. He'll hand it, and McMillan cuts behind a block, ran right into G.J. Coleman. He got 2 to the 18. McMillan to the right, and McMillan to the left, Hayes to the right. Rice wanting to throw, and Hayes had turned and started upfield. The pass bounced at his feet behind him there. 3rd and goal. Murray State from the 8-yard line. Rice, pressure backside. Oh, he eluded, got away from Russell. He'll fire to the end zone, and it's intercepted by Jeremiah Harris. He's at the 10. Harris 15, 20, eludes a man to the 30. Cut back 35. And Harris, oh, he stumbled and fell. Right side, Hester and Bird to the left side. Handoff. Matthews a hold of the 10 to the 15. Eludes a man to the 20. Steps to the 25. Out to the 30, 31-yard line. Comes Pearson to the right side of the offense. 14-0. Gamecocks lead it. Webb fakes, pulls it out. He'll step to the 30, to the 35-yard line. He got 5 more. They're going to tape up his foot or something down there. Coop in a quarterback. Fakes. He's going to throw. Wheel route. Landon Rice caught it. Inside the 40, the 35. Took a pop down to the 30. Chapman in to replace him from the pistol. Coop going to hand it off. First man missed. Matthews still drags a couple of guys. Got inside the 30. Locker room on top down there at the break here. 14-0. Jacksonville State leads it. Our halftime report presented by Popeyes will follow. We come back to Burgess-Snow field. After a timeout, they did not get the number.
I think it was Michael Ayers, backup quarterback.
And they hand to McMillan, busted through the line of scrimmage, got across the 45, and then got 13 for them. Rice will throw, empty set. Sideline, back shoulder throw, incomplete, and a terrific coverage. Gowdy right there with 13 for them. Rice will throw, empty set. Sideline, back shoulder throw, incomplete, and a terrific coverage. Gowdy right there. One Dallas in motion toward the line of scrimmage. Comes back to the right. They'll look for him. Got him, caught it, got hit, and stopped shy of the first down. George Steele again today. Snap, kick down, and the kick is up, and the kick is no good. Wide left. Just as they lined up with that injured foot, injured ankle. Zarek, the snap, fakes, pulls it out, looks down the field, fires, and a catch for Pearson across the 35, spun around. Nigel Walton will slam left side of the offense. 14-0, Gamecocks lead it. 3rd down, 8 from the 41. Coop to throw. Lobs, fires, Bird a catch inside the 40, pushed out of bounds. Left side of the offense. 14-0, Gamecocks lead it. 3rd down, 8 from the 41. Coop to throw. Lobs, fires, Bird a catch inside the 40, pushed out of bounds. Man in motion behind him, and he will look, dump it outside to Bell. And George Steele's got hit and knocks him down behind the line of scrimmage. Will stay 23. Twins right, wide out left. They'll hand it off, and that's Hines, who got hit and knocked down at the line of scrimmage. No gain. It'll be 2nd and 10. To the right with Pearson. Snap, Coop going to hand it off. Matthews breaks one tackle, gets across the 30, fights to the 35-yard line. He may have it. Landon Rice, tight end, lines up on the left side. Coop on the snap will sneak and push ahead, and he'll gain about 2 and a first. Still Cooper with a first down from the far side hash. He'll hand to Matthews. Got through the first wave, got across the 40, the 45, and fights it. Right, Sampington and Terrell to the left. Rice fakes, pulls it out, got to keep it, and got tripped up from behind and lunges and falls to midfield. He got Coda. 2nd down, they put a receiver in motion. McCray caught it, needs a block out here, didn't get it. He's going to reverse and go back across the field and lose yardage. Darius Eastern Kentucky beat Eastern Illinois. They go empty set here, put a man out of the backfield in motion on 3rd down. Rice going to tuck it, and he'll run to the 45 midfield and to the 45-yard and a gain of 4 and extend the drive. Rice looked like he wanted a hand to somebody, and there's nothing there, and DJ Coleman will get him. Snap, handoff, goes to Matthews, and Michael fights and tugs and pulls and goes for 4. Coop was unhappy. Well, the 25-second clock was down to 2 right there for Jacksonville State. Left side. Coop will get the snap, and he will hand. Matthews, first down, drives across the 35. 54 seconds to play. Rice drops to throw. Looking, out route far side, and it's out of bounds. Didn't catch it, wouldn't have been, but here of the Gamecock and the logo. It'll be a 52-yard attempt. Final play of the game. Dawson awaits the snap. Good snap. Got it down. Kick high enough. It is way wide right. No good. No good, and Jacksonville State will win it here. I don't know. I don't think he had enough distance. It didn't quite have the distance, but it was wide right. Outside
yeah, just anytime on a night like that you get a win, you gotta feel good about it. Don't care how you get it. And we've done a lot of things differently, but we made enough plays to win the game. You know, that's the bottom line. So I think starting off first half, had a couple turnovers, one on a interception. Then you had the handling of the ball with the quarterback, running back Resign and Matthews, and but played great red zone defense. I think that was one of the keys to the first half. And found a way to get the ball in the end zone and got up 2 scores, and you knew the game wasn't going to go away. I mean, it was they can score pretty much at any time the way their offense is. And in the second half, it was I told Coach Stewart after the game, I said, man, every time y'all had it, it quit raining. Every time we had it, rained sideways, I think. So it's kind of the way the second half went. And, mishandled us. They flipped the field. I mean, I thought we had flipped the field, had a pretty good drive the first time we had it. We get the ball punted down inside the 5. They start on 2 or 3, and we let them flip the field back on us. And then when we start on the 2, we mishandled a snap. And luckily, it was not not a deal where we gave up a touchdown. Luckily, we got the safety. We got back on it. I thought that was big of Mike to get back on the ball and not give up a touchdown, tie the game. So like I said, proud of our defense. Made enough plays there at the end. They got a really good kicker. I think everybody's holding their breath with him lining up to kick a field goal to beat you. So stay alive. You get to win. Now you got to go on the road and play a good Martin team. I thought it was huge. I mean, a night like tonight, you needed something to spark your run game. This was not a night where he's going to be able to throw the football a lot and be successful at it. So, Coop, we almost had a pick 6 the first time we had the ball, and then we throw the interception the second time. So let's try something different and, get Zion in the game. And I thought he did really well. I was really proud of how he played, and hate that he got hurt. He hurt his ankle right there at the end of the half, and just couldn't go. Tried to go, but then couldn't go the second half with his ankle. But I thought he played really well and made a couple throws that were pretty good too. So it was good. It was encouraging. Good to see that. He would have, yeah, if he wasn't hurt. We was worried about it at halftime after that ankle, and he tried to, we tried to retape it and let him go, but he just couldn't go, so it didn't feel like he was being as effective without wheels, without being run. So, but we had to diagnose, kind of see. We're a little banged up after this. We'll have to see how it is. You play on wet fields, you just never know. We had a bunch of elbow, shoulder type stuff. Hopefully, I think everybody finished the game, so hopefully everybody will be okay.
Does this make you think at all about going back to a situation where he's playing more regularly?
Yes, and his year has been this. He's been hurt. All people know that. I mean, he was hurt really before the season started. One of those deals where it's happening in summer and he'll have surgery in the off season type deal. So he's just been kind of maintenancing through the year, and that's why he has not played a lot, and tonight was a night, that you could use him. He used his legs, and he did a good job. His numbers called. He was prepared, ready to go. So, like I said, just excited about the way he played. Yeah, sure.
Defense again, so many stops in the red zone.
Yeah, we keep playing good red zone defense. So we need to do a little better job of keeping them from getting to the red zone. But when they got there, we played good red zone defense, which is good.
Jason Pearson, he was a really big weapon today.
I just said that on the radio. I said, when it's raining sideways the whole second half, and you got to punt the football. Number one, Josh Brady you can't put a price tag on him snapping the ball, and how valuable him getting the ball back there at the speed he gets it back there. And then, Pierce has a phenomenal night. I thought he could punt the ball. He had one, was it 69-yarder in the first half that flipped the field, and second half just punted it consistently. We used him after the safety, and he gets a good punt on the safety, drives that ball through the wind and the rain. So he's a weapon. So I think our specialist did a good job. We made a run at a field goal. It was close, just a little wide, plenty long, just a little wide right. And like I said, I had a chance to get some more points there. And I thought that was big. I think if we'd have got that, we just still been up, 2 scores right there the whole fourth quarter if you'd have got that field goal, which would have been big.
Where are you on that now? After what happened last week in the fourth down, that didn't convert in the first half today. Brian today, kind of where do you appreciate?
Well, that's the reason we want to make a run at it, and it was maybe not the best weather to try one of those. It didn't bother their kicker. Their kicker, I think, kicked it well during that deal. So I mean, he just pushed it a little wide right, and I think we go back, and if it's fourth and long or whatever, inside 25, we'll kick a field goal. So it's encouraging. He had a lot better week in practice. Some people say, why didn't you do that last week? Well, I go old saying of you play like you practice. So if you can't get it done in practice, I'm not going to let you do it in the game. So we had a really bad week of practice last week, you know, and that's why we went for it, you know. So he had a lot more productive week this week. And so I was very confident in him, you know, making a run at that. And that's the longest one he's had a chance to make. But like I said, he's got plenty of leg, and it looked good. You know, he's like I said, pushed it a little bit right.
Michael Matthews ran hard today. Can you talk about what the job he
Yeah, this Michael's solid. I mean, you love the way that guy just takes care of his business. I mean, he's just quality class act. You know, we're gonna keep giving it to him. You know, he runs the ball hard, takes care of the ball. You know, he's just joy to be around. Yeah, what you see in the games, what you get every day in practice. So he's as solid as they come. So, yeah, like I said, made some plays tonight. And the biggest thing on a night like tonight, he hung on the football. You know, which was huge. So, you know, down the line, he's got to play well for us. Very much so, especially a night like you know, I've been coaching 30 years. So, I mean, I've played in a ton of rain games, you know, and you never know what's going to happen in a rain game. I've been both sides of it. I've been, you know, other team inside the 5 and snap the ball over the quarterback's head and win a game in triple overtime. I've been, you know, inside the 5 and turn it over myself. You know, I mean, when the ball is wet, it's very unpredictable what's going to happen. So my first 6 years here, we played in 2 or 3 rain games. I mean, I hadn't hardly had any rain games, and then, you know, we played 3 in a row. So we've had no. It didn't rain some that day. Yeah, that's probably the last one we've had, and that's been years ago. So, but you know, this is the most rain I played in several years. You'd have to go by. I have to really sit down and think about it. You know, you can't play in a wetter one, I don't think. You know, you had a couple times where it stopped, but it was pretty constant all night.
Some of the players, that was kind of tough to see. Some play calls when they were kind of further.
It was. Now it was tough getting calls in. It was. Those nights where we had guys that went down, we had some sub problems where, you know, we was trying. You know, we took in about 3 or 4 packages defensively to match their personnel because they do a lot, spread the field out, and you're going from one package to the other, and the guys out, and you know, it's just we had some execution problems there, but we ended up overcoming it. Took a timeout one time and different things like that. But like I said, it was just one of those nights. It was hard to operate. No, that was. I mean, we worked it this week. You know, we knew, you know, just run while we need to run the football. You know, if it'd been dry, we would have ran the football more. We just felt like we could run the ball, and our offensive line's gotten better. So his chance she's going to see him a little bit anyway. But the way the weather was, I mean, that was one of the big decisions to play.